I had with the bag, and he threatened me with this fucking kangaroo feed. And so I dropped the fucking bag, and he goes hopping away, and he shares it with all his little other midget kangaroo friends. And I'm just like looking at this kangaroo, and I'm like, this fucking kangaroo jacked me. As a matter of fact, if you look at my Facebook, there's a picture of me reaching out with this kangaroo feed. That's the kangaroo that fucking jacked me for food. And it's lighting a cigarette. So yeah, he jacked me, and I went home. We're driving home, and I'm like, you know what? I want a fucking kangaroo steak. And my friend's like, you really want one? And I was like, yeah, let's go. We went to a butcher. That night, I had kangaroo cheeseburger.
You showed that
How what?
kangaroo loss.
How
Fucking
was it?
kangaroo cheeseburger. It was gamey. It was gamey as fuck. But I ate that shit with some barbecue sauce, and I was like, that's your fucking mother, you jacking kangaroo. That's what I should. Best steak I ever had.
Even if it was gamey as fuck.
Even it was gamey. It was like revenge. It was like fucking instant karma on a fucking bun. That's what it was. For real, like, if you guys come here, I'll fucking take you to the sanctuary.
Implying that we will ever step foot in Australia.
Dude, like, this was the worst place to fucking take me. Like, I tell my girlfriend, I'm a city guy, I can't deal with fucking wildlife. She takes me to the sanctuary. There's fucking wallabies hopping out of their enclosure, like, coming up to you, shitting on your fucking shoes, and then hopping into other enclosures. And there's free-range kangaroos everywhere, just kind of like, just roaming, just chilling everywhere. And I'm like, is this fucking safe? And then one of the people one of the employees, they come over in their little fucking, safari jeeps, and they're like, all right, listen, don't head in that area. There are known to be snakes in that area. Please do not head in that area. And I'm like, but how am I supposed to know that there's snakes in that fucking area? It's just open, and they just have everything just wide open. And then I went into the reptile place. It said fucking King Cobra on the glass, and the glass was broken, and there was no fucking snake in that enclosure. Where this fucking snake was, I do not know. That may have been the snake they were talking about. But imagine my fucking face when I walk in there, and I read the sign. It says King Cobra, and I look up, and there's a cracked glass, and there is no snake in it. Shit myself.
I bet you almost shit yourself. Exactly.
No, I almost shit myself. If I had lunch, it would have been in my pants instantly. Like you, like when you get so afraid, you get that whole kind of like body, like, yeah, that's how it was when I saw that fucking empty thing, fucking half-eaten mouse, fucking that mouse thing on the side there, and yeah, worst thing ever. Fuck it.
Wait, they actually tried to convince you to go back.
They tried to convince me to go back there when my friend Adam came to visit me here. And we ended up going back, but I didn't want to go to where the snakes were. So I stood there, and my friend Adam, he goes and he gets this fucking kangaroo feed, and he tries to feed it to an ostrich. And yeah.
God.
He tries to feed it to an ostrich, and I tell him, look, just take the pellets and put it through the gate and give it to the fucking ostrich. And he's like, no, dude, look, it says we can go inside. And I said, I'm not going in there. And he goes in there, and literally, he holds out the bag to the ostrich. The ostrich jumps up and kicks his legs at him, and he tosses the bag of food at the ostrich's face and runs back out of the enclosure. That's how they do things here. Yes, I think it's like survival of the fittest all over this place. If you die, you die. That's Australia. Chameleon in my shoe. And I put my shoe in, and this fucking thing just kind of squirms out over my feet. And I'm a pussy, man. Like, I like just get scared, throw my shoe across the room and run away, and it's just this fucking little chameleon. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I've just sacrificed my manhood for. Scream like a bitch. That's what it is. But yeah. I used to, like, always tap out my shoes. I shake them shits, and I, like, point a light at them. because I've heard of huntsmen and shit hiding in your shoes.
Why would anybody on Earth move to Australia?
But it's nice here. It's nice. It's just that things. It's like they've only been colonized for like 100 years, so like things are still trying to like fucking eat them and reclaim the land.
That
This
slam
place-
was probably him just killing a spider.
No. That was me closing the door.
The
Like
spider
literally,
opening the door trying to get back to him.
like literally
Knocking
okay,
on the door, hey, let me in, I'm cold outside.
literally the other day. This is the other day. I got frightened by two things. I'm sitting here playing Minecraft. You guys weren't on. I feel something squirmy under my hand. I lift my hand up, and there's a worm in my hand. I don't know how this fucking worm got into my room, but it's under my hand. So I get up, I smack it off my hand. I'm brushing myself off because now I feel like I've got fucking insects all over me. I look at my window, and there's a huntsman on my window, just chilling, just like hanging out. And he's just like the calmest fucking spider in all creation. He owns this shit. He knows it. I know it. And he's just there. And and I fucking like ran out of my room, come back with a broom, trying to tap it off the glass, but it ain't going anywhere.
It's on the other side of the glass?
Yeah, it's on the other side of the glass. Because I have a big fucking bush or something pressed against my window from the outside.
He's probably afraid that if it was, it'll bite through the glass. I mean, if it
Yeah.
can bite through a steel-toe boot.
No, those aren't the huntsmen. The huntsmen are the ones that make little tiny nets and throw it at the things that they want
Well,
to catch.
it's still fucking bad.
Oh, I thought those were the white tip ones.
No. Okay, so the white tip ones, they're little fat spiders. They're about the size of your thumbnail. They bite really hard. They leave really, like, if you get bit by them, they leave really big craters in your skin. Those you have to watch out for because they're not aggressive, but if they're on the ceiling and you walk under them, they get scared and they drop on you. And
now I'm looking up to see shit.
Yeah. So they're not aggressive, but like if you do walk next to them, they get scared, and for some reason, when they get scared, their first choice is to run towards you, which makes no fucking sense to me. In my head, I think of them just kind of like running towards you, going fuck, and they just and then they end up like basically to try to frighten you away or some shit. So the huntsman spiders, they're really non-aggressive, and usually what they do is they don't bite. They're just really scary looking. They just want to keep warm. So they'll find a warm place in your room, which is usually a sneaker in your blankets.
Right next to your computer, your Xbox.
Yes, any place that you probably end up sticking your fucking hand, and or in your car. But they're non-aggressive. They just look really fucking scary because they grow to about the size of your hand, like really big. But those are non-aggressive. They don't even, like, if they bite you, you get a headache or something, but they usually don't. They just want to get away from you.
What are the ones where, like I said last time, what if I like run and kicked it, and you're like, yeah, you don't want to do that?
Those are the Sydney funnel web spiders. Hold on, I'm going to show you a picture.
Yeah.
So we can have nightmares for ages.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm not opening any links you sent me for
I'm
the
gonna
rest
open
of
it.
Fuck that.
Just,
I'm not opening any
don't be a
links you
pussy.
send me the rest of the night. Too bad.
Hold on, I'll show you this
absolutely
motherfucker
not.
here.
No. I'm not looking at your shit. Send it to Telos. I am not opening anything.
Come on, Snickers.
No. Absolutely not.
Look at that one. Tell us. That motherfucking spider has fucking...
Oh god, no. Fuck that. That looks like
spider...
some Daedric shit, man.
Yeah,
no.
He has fucking battle plate, dude. It's like... He's wearing obsidian battle plate, and he's ready to fucking kill you. Alright? Like, that is a
I see that thing
web.
busting out of fucking oblivion, alright?
Yes. Alright,
yeah,
so that's...
the way you're describing it's already frightening.
So
I was not looking at that. I was like, maybe. No, absolutely
So if you're walking outside in the dark and you see, like, this small thing... and its shells kind of glinting in the dark,
run the other fucking direction.
But those spiders are aggressive. So if it feels that you've threatened it, it will chase you.
Oh god.
So they feel. So those spiders are known. Like once they get you in their sights and they feel threatened by you, if they raise their hind legs or they raise their front legs, they will chase you until they try to bite you. If you like,
and those are the ones that can pierce through the
yes,
like
those
shoes
are the ones,
and shit.
Okay, and those they jump too, right?
Yeah, they jump, and also
Okay,
those.
so head crabs
if-
from Half-Life. Got it.
Yeah, those.
No. If you took a head crab from Half-Life and you
So I'd
put
rather
like
face the head
a
crab.
a black ping pong ball on its back, and you decked it out in Daedric armor, that would be the spider from what I'm looking at.
But so you also have to know about this spider is that if you're not in the hospital within 15 to 10 to 20 minutes of its bite, you'll die. It's like no scar. You will die. Like this is
They should just take Australia off the map and leave it like gone.
Just send a nuke.
yeah, just a nuke for the. But the thing is that they'll probably survive. It would just kill the people. It would just fucking kill the people, and all you'll do to the insects is like give them a suntan,
Oh
and they'll
god,
probably thank you for
mutate
it.
them and shit.
Yeah, and then it would really look like something out of Storm, out of Skyrim. Oh, hold on. There's another one that's pretty scary. Look at this one, Telos.
I'm gonna probably cry like a bitch any second here.
No, look at that one.
Australian Museum. That's
Yeah,
how you know you should
that's
avoid
exactly
it.
why I said. Oh, well,
Look
look at the name of the fucking picture itself. Dang 31 big.
Yes, that is
Just
a funnel.
Just
That
look-
is that's a trapdoor spider.
yeah, fuck that.
Those are the ones that like you will only really see those in the bush. They're not really like so if you go camping, be careful where you step or where you intend to shit. So if you intend to shit anywhere in the woods, be careful because you may
Bring
be
like a
shitting on its
colostomy bag.
yeah, because you may be shitting on its door, and when it opens its door and sees your big ass, it will take a bite.
See, I like to go hiking in the woods and stuff with my friends.
Never
So-
in
Never.
Australia.
If I
Never
would
here.
go to Australia, I would probably just live in that sex shop or like my apartment or something.
You will want to head to a very, very metropolitan area, like you don't really
Sydney.
see those in the city. Yeah, well, like in Sydney, you have the funnel whip spiders. They
Okay, good enough. No.
They're
Absolutely not.
they're in the city
I would probably
sometimes.
steel bait my house.
I see a spider
like,
the
put a
size of a
foot
fucking
thick.
Canadian dime, and I'm shitting my pants. Okay, I had
Yeah.
a spider in the shower. I had to call my mother to come and get rid of it.
No, look,
That's
I'm
a
just
pussy
because I'm showing you.
move. See, you
just
just
'cause I'm
blast
showing
that
you-
shit down the drain.
Yeah, like I will run from it, but I'll come back with a broom and try to kill it.
Or run
Whereas,
from
like,
it, come back with a 12 gauge.
Or your
Well-
fucking spider vacuum.
Yeah, spider vacuum, which I use a lot with its extendable hose. Like I don't even want to get close to it because these
I told my
motherfuckers.
mom about that bag incident where like you took the bag out a month later and she was
Oh,
still
that was
squirming.
so fucking gross. It was squirming. It was like the nastiest thing I've ever seen. Like seriously, it was just like just talking about it now
Oh,
kind of
wait,
like
on a
makes me sick.
scale of puppies and kitties to blue waffle, where does it fall?
Which one? The squirmy bag? Blue waffle?
Yeah,
Blue
like
waffle. Like I'm
superior
talking.
to blue waffle, or at that level?
All right, you know how like the first time you ever saw aliens and you saw the monster that pops out of the stomach?
Yeah.
Just remember the first time you saw aliens. That's how I felt when I saw the squirming bag. Like it was just like something that wasn't normal. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just kind of like I sat there and I thought, am I dreaming?
Spiders living a month later because they were eating each other in a
Yeah.
vacuum sealed bag.
I
Or
thought,
not a
am I
vacuum.
I was
but
like,
a
is this shit
vacuum
real?
bag.
I was like, is this fucking real? Like, is this actually happening? Am I watching this bag squirm? Did I just like create some kind of like king fucking spider by like forcing them in
Bro,
together?
just imagine if you hadn't beat that shit against the concrete. Just imagine the
Oh.
last one that lived.
I thought
Yeah.
you didn't beat that stuff against the concrete in case it broke.
No,
exactly,
no, no.
but he talked about
Yeah.
throwing it against the ground and stuff.
Yeah,
No, that was
no. I actually threw it in the bag and I slammed the lid, like in the garbage thing, and I slammed the lid down on it because I didn't want it to bust.
And all of a sudden you hear them like the garbage can shaking vigorously.
It was just
But
the
no,
grossest thing.
guys, just think about it. Whatever spider killed all the rest of them and ate them would be
It's
like
a
the fucking
big
king
motherfucker.
spider. Just
Of
imagine that
everything,
shit getting
yeah.
loose in your house.
And like, not only is he hungrier and stronger, he is very pissed off. It's like a tagline of a movie. You know what I mean? Like, you flushed me down the
Eight-legged
toilet. Now I'm
freaks.
back for vengeance. You know, shit like that. Gross. It's I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, just sick. Yeah. One of the worst things ever.
I am never going to Australia. Speaking of which, I am free. My mother is going to Israel for like 2 weeks, so I have the house to myself in June for 2 weeks.
Nice.
So you're paying for our tickets, right?
If I was rich, I would.
If you had about $3,000, I'd
Yeah,
come.
pretty much.
That's how much it costs to get out here. But yeah, man, I don't know.
I would. How much WoW gold would I need to give you for you to come and visit for 2 weeks?
Gold cap twice.
That's it?
Gold capping twice.
That's it, though. Seriously, that's it?
Yeah. I wouldn't have to deal with insects.
Okay, no. If I hit gold cap twice and give you 2 million gold by June 15th, you'll come and visit for 2 weeks.
Probably. Maybe. Depends.
That's some sort of motivation.
That is
I could hit
motivation.
gold cap in a month. That's not a problem.
I'm actually going to be in New York in November.
Chances
New
are,
York's not too far from Snickers.
Well, to be fair, New York's only like 8 hours away. New York City?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be in New York City for 3 weeks, visiting family and friends.
I've been to New York. It's an 8 to 10 hour drive, depending how fast you go.
I love how with people in Australia, they have this really big daydream of how New York is, and I'm I'm sorry to bust you guys' bubbles, but you probably will end up getting mugged.
Yeah, my sister's like, I want to go to
fucking geeky Jew just going down the streets in New York to try to come visit you and just getting murdered because he's this Jew.
Why do you think I'm this small, lanky little white boy?
Because you're into computer support, you're Jewish, you're afraid of spiders the size of a dime.
There
I'm
you go.
220 and I could bench 175 minimum.
I'm just saying, in general, the stereotype makes you seem like that.
Yeah, but I gotta say, man, look,
I'm generous as a motherfucker, and you know that.
Well, I mean, you better be generous with your wallet if somebody's mugging you. Give that shit up really quick, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But, I don't know, people I guess Australians especially, they have this kind of daydream. They're there's posters for winning trips to New York, and they really love the place. And, and all my girlfriend's friends are like, oh man, you're from New York. I can't wait to go there. I want to, and I'm like, what you see on TV and Seinfeld and shit like that, that's no, that's no, I'm sorry guys. You head into Brooklyn and you'll probably lose your sneakers. You head into the Bronx and
you lose everything else.
Yeah,
you may as well have a will written out.
Yeah, because you walk in there, they even smell money on you, dude. They're like, give me all your shit.
Put it this way, don't wear iPod headphones.
No, don't. Dude, I had a really expensive phone. No one ever saw my fucking phone when I was in New York. My shit was in my pocket connected to the cheapest set of headphones I ever owned. $2 fucking headphones from the fucking $2 shop.
No, bro, never. I know this guy lives down in Miami, and he used to go to school with me. He took good headphones, some really nice headphones, and took a case, in the school computer labs, those really shitty over-the-ear headphones. He took the cases from those and put them over his expensive ones.
Yeah, don't do it, because literally you're fucking asking for it. You they will just take it from you.
My sister wanted to go on a nighttime stroll in Central Park.
That's all
your
lovely
sister
and everything.
Wants to get raped.
Yeah, that's all lovely and everything, but you probably will get raped.
Yeah, it's nice in movies and all when there's a production crew all behind you.
Go in the daytime when there's other tourists walking around Central Park. Don't get raped. You will end up somewhere hidden in a fucking hollow of a tree because you were either wearing pants that were too short or some shit, or because you were walking around with a cell phone that looked too expensive, or you were wearing fucking Jordans.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to New York. My sister asked me if I wanted to go to New York with them. I'm like, no, because they wanted to go and just see the sights and stuff. I'm like, you're gonna end up getting mugged.
Yep, really quick. I've lived in New York for 25 years, and I've been mugged 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Wait, did you tell Snickers about the story about the whole gang thing?
Oh, me getting jumped? Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, you getting jumped by having to move cities and everything. Did he tell you that story?
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, you should tell him that one. That one's good.
Yeah. Well, it's not funny, but
It's funny in retrospect.
in retrospect, yeah. Well, like I was out throwing out some garbage, and then like I end up getting surrounded by, I don't know, it was like 6 or 7 people, and they're all just kicking my ass, man. I was apparently being used as like initiation for members to get into a gang, and I told Telos that, I know when it's a good time to fucking run, and I decided that that moment was a very good time to to get out, to go back home. So I ran, and like I ended up like picking the smallest kid to tackle, and I tackled him, and I landed on his face, and I
Always
ended
hit
up
the
breaking
biggest
his
guy
jaw.
first.
No, 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 not when they're surrounded by 7 other big guys.
Well, no, I'm just saying, if you're ever surrounded by a few people, hit the biggest one first.
Not
It's
if you're trying to run.
not if you're trying to run. I was trying to run. I was trying to run very fast, because there were 7 guys and they were holding baseball bats. And one baseball bat, when you get hit in the side of like your ribs with a baseball bat, all your motivation to be a badass is kind of tapped. It's pretty much done. Like you go from like thinking that I could handle this to, maybe I should go. Maybe I should go
I've
home.
been mugged once, and I was laughing throughout the entire situation. Twice, but that didn't end well for the other guy.
Yeah.
Once I was after going to a theater, not before when people should have their money. After when after you spent all your money on your food and tickets. 2 little kids like 6 inches shorter than me. Come, hey, yo, what do you got in your pockets? I'm like, what? He's like, what do you got in your pockets? I'm like, my money, my phone, and my things. He's like, okay, give it to me. I'm like, no. He's like, give me your money, or I'm gonna beat you up. I'm like, okay. I give him $2. He's like, I had $7 in my pocket. I needed $3.50 for the bus. I'm like, I flipped him $2. He's like, okay. He's like, what about the 5? I'm like, no, I need bus money. He's like, well, what about that necklace? I'm like, you want to try? And he's like, okay, okay, bye. Damn straight.
Wow. You
Yeah,
ran
see,
into the
across the
punkiest
street
mug.
from me. Across the street from me, we have this movie theater. It's like we have 2 shopping centers. One of them's popular. One of them's mostly just abandoned for like when the weekends come around. And there's all these like punk ass middle school kids who think they're fucking gangster and shit.
I hate those kids.
They try to mug people all the time. It's just fucking hilarious.
In school, during my lunch break, I was walking down a stairwell at the far side of my school, and there's these 3 kids in my school in grade 9. I was in grade 11, okay? In grade 9, these 3 fucking faggots come up to me, and they're like, oh, hey, nice iPod, can I see it? So I'm like, okay, sure, why not? I let them see it, fully knowing, like, I didn't really give a shit. I had my friends around the corner. All I had to do was, yo, guys, there's these faggots over here, and I would have had 7 people beating the shit out of these, like, kids. And they're like, okay, nice iPod. I think I might take it. And I'm like, really? I grab it from his hand, throw him down the stairs, like 8 sets of stairs. He lands on the back. I'm like, do you guys want to start? Oh, do you guys want to start? His other 2 friends just look down and walk in the other direction. I'm like, yeah, if I ever see you walking in the side of the school again, you guys better hope I don't see him.
Do you know what happened to the last kid that
I was
asked?
a bully.
Like the last time that I had, like when I was in high school, this kid tried to steal my iPod, and he asked the same question. He wanted to see my iPod, and then he said he was going to steal it. I grabbed it back from him, and then I threw it right back in his fucking face. And after it hit him in the face, I punched him in the stomach and kicked him in the nuts as hard as I could. Repeatedly.
Nuts.
Because I do not care. Like if I have
There's no
something,
such thing as a clean fight.
No, there isn't. Like I kicked him in the balls as hard as I could and as much as I could. It got to the point where he threw up on the sidewalk and he balled up. Like I just kept kicking him, and then when he balled up, I started kicking him in the back in his ass. Like just kept on going.
Have you seen the picture about the guy who kicked the terrorist in the balls so hard that he broke a tendon in his foot?
No.
Oh man, I gotta find that picture.
No.
It's like a newspaper article, like the front page of a newspaper for this guy. I believe he was in the UK. He was a cab driver, I believe, and he kicked a terrorist so hard in his balls that he broke a tendon in his foot.
Wow. That's
I know
awesome.
a dude that got kicked so hard in the nuts, he ended up throwing up and having to go to the hospital.
That's what happened to this kid. He threw up. Like I've never seen that. Like I've never seen someone kick. I've been kicked in the nuts hard enough where you feel like you're gonna be sick, but I've never seen someone
I've never
throw
actually
up.
been sick.
Yeah. Like this guy. Like I kicked him so hard. Like I like, like when you like bring your leg back so far that you can't any longer, like straight up, like I kicked him like that, just like, and then I was like, was the iPod worth it? And he's just like, he's just crying like a worth it,
Fuck them. If they want to be
I mean, the bad thing is that I hit him in the face with the iPod so hard that the iPod screen cracked and everything. So, but I didn't get
totally worth it still.
Yeah, it was worth it. It's pretty good.
The burning
I like the picture, by the way.
For tendon in my foot. That's awesome.
Wait, hold on. Let me read the story.
And just look at the expression on his face. He's just got like that total I don't give a fuck look.
His face. Oh, that's funny. Literally, like, like I just put my foot up in your ass. I literally just did that. That is amazing. That's funny.
One time, I think I've told you guys this story, I'm not sure. The first day of summer school in grade 10, I failed math in grade 9, so I took summer school in grade 10. I didn't end up going for this precise reason. The school was one bus away, and the bus stops in front of my house, and it stops in front of the school. So I walked less than 100 meters from my house to the stop, from the stop to the school. And I arrived there like half an hour early because it was the first day. And I go and I sit on the bench outside in front of the park, in front of the school. And 4 guys in a car pull up, and I'm listening to the same iPod Touch the other people tried to steal from me. This is a very bad iPod Touch for me. I ended up selling it for $360, which is awesome. So they're like, hey, if you don't give us your iPod Touch, we'll stab you. I'm like, okay. And then they're like, so you're going to give us your iPod Touch? I'm like, no. So we're going to stab you now. I'm like, okay. Stab me.
Here's a warning.
Okay. I just said okay. Coming. I'm like, okay. And then they started to get out of the car, but you could tell that they were looking at me as they were like, getting out of the car. So I'm like, okay, obviously they were bullshitting. If they were actually to get out of the car, I probably would have booked my ass away. So they got out of the car like, it's your lucky day, kid. They closed the door and they drove off.
That's funny.
See, they probably thought that you had a gun or something on you.
Well, yeah, because they probably thought, okay, he's not afraid of getting stabbed.
He probably has something worse than a knife.
Yeah. That's really cool of them to let you know that a stabbing was incoming. They're like, yeah, we're gonna stab you in about 5 seconds.
So just prepare yourself.
Just prepare yourself to be stabbed. Are you ready to be stabbed? No, not today. Okay, well later. See you. Peace, dude.
I didn't understand what just happened. I went home on the first day. My mom's like, what? You didn't go to school? I'm like, I think I almost got stabbed.
Yeah.
I'm like, you didn't. I'm like, I didn't end up registering. I'm like, I no. What's with all these Kiwis?
What? Kiwis? Are you talking about New Zealanders?
Yes.
Yeah, there's tons of them that just join our server all the time.
Yeah.
I think they're all friends or some shit.
Kiwis.
I hear Kurt just building up the anger, gonna fucking murder them all.
Yeah,
Kiwis.
But he's not Australian. He's
no.
American.
Well,
he doesn't have.
Still in
he's
that,
not indoctrinated to the hate of the New Zealanders
yet.
No, not yet.
Once he becomes a citizen, it's like they're probably gonna ask him that on his citizenship exam.
Do you like?
They'll be like,
hate these damn Kiwis.
How do you feel about Kiwis, fucking cheap fuckers? Exactly. Here's your fucking papers. Welcome to Australia. I'm like, thank you. We actually sell inflatable sheep for that purpose.
That is great.
Inflatable sheep.
That is fucking
No,
great.
I swear to fucking God. I'll take a picture for you on Saturday. Fucking inflatable. We sell
You
inflatable
don't go back to work
sheep.
until Saturday?
No, not until
Damn.
Saturday. So yeah, we actually sell inflatable sheep. They make the noises. They make bang noises. When you try to fuck,
no, man.
when you try to fuck them.
So
So it's like real life. Holy shit! I just put this ice cube in this thing for like a design, and it just turned into water.
Yeah, are you in a desert area?
Yeah, fuck.
That's exactly why.
No, there's water in my ship.
Oh.
No, it's okay. It was just, I guess it just stood in place. It didn't seem to leak. This is turning into like fucking enormous project, man.
You know, I've gotten about 30 minutes of footage.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's been recording for a while.
Well, I can hear when it goes on, so it's not sneaky.
Yeah, I've been breaking it up in parts, basically.
You will not hear next time it turns on because we will not tell you and we will use something different.
That's funny.
Yeah, I have another audio recorder that just does.
I'm going to use Fraps and just take the audio.
Why would you
Well,
want to do that?
we could use Fraps, and it would be nice for like if I ran it to have it only capture where I have my the mumble overlay, so it'll show who's talking when.
My friend used to say that I should do a podcast.
Bro, we've been telling you for how long that you need to do some fucking YouTube shit.
My girlfriend too. She says you should make